Hi everyone, I thought I'd do a quick video on contractors for you. You may or may not know that you can include subcontracted R&D in your R&D tax credit claim, provided they're not a related entity. So you can subcontract out a portion of the R&D activity to a third party and still claim those costs in your R&D tax credit claim, subject to certain limitations. So the requirement is that you're doing some R&D internally, first of all, and once you're doing some R&D internally, the amount you can claim subcontractor costs is dependent on how much you're spending in that internal R&D. And it breaks down into three different buckets. So the first bucket is the smaller company, the smaller claimant. Your subcontractor cap, the maximum amount you can claim from a subcontractor perspective, is equal to your internal spend on qualified R&D activities. So that's the limit, up to 100,000. So if you're spending 50,000 euro internally on R&D, you can claim up to 50,000 euro of external subcontractors in your R&D tax credit claim. Once you go over that 100,000 limit, the cap is 100,000 euro or 15% of that internal spend. So essentially, if your internal spend is between 100,000 euro and the 666,000 euro, your cap is 100,000 euro on subcontractors. That's the maximum amount you can include in your claim. And once you go over that 666,000, your cap is at 15% of the internal spend. So if you're spending $1 million internally, you can claim 150,000 of subcontractors. It's also worth mentioning that there's two caps. There's one for subcontractors and then there's one for universities. So you could, in theory, subcontract out, spend 50,000 euro internally, get your university to do R&D on your behalf and pay them 50,000 euro, and subcontract out 50,000 euro worth of R&D to a third party and claim all of those costs in an R&D tax credit claim. So have 150,000 euro of claimable credit and claim a 25% tax credit against that. So there's two caps, but the caps are the same for the different university and subcontractor categories. That's it. Hope you enjoyed the video and it cleared it up for you. If you have any questions, please contact me with the information as seen on screen, and I'm happy to talk through your claim or any questions you may have.